What's up guys, I'm Akila. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're finally reviewing XX Revolution, which is a sister brand to Revolution Beauty and all of the other brands that's under that one umbrella of Revolution Beauty. So yeah, I was sent these products like 3 months ago, I think. I'm not even too sure. I know it was when the brand launched that I was able to pick some items from the site. So thank you so much, XX Revolution. So if you would like to see how these products perform and how they look on me, please keep on watching. Okay, so like I have like this bin full of products and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. What really pushed me to do this video, even though it's been like months in the making, is that I saw that they're releasing in Ulta. So I thought this video would be very helpful for my US subscribers, because originally you could only order it online, and you know, Revolution is based in the UK, so it took a little while to get here, maybe like a week and a half. So now you don't have to order online, so that makes it even better. So last time I filmed this review, I put on way too much primer. I had the Second Skin Complexion primer, and this is what it looks like. Like, one thing I could give them is like the branding and the packaging for this collection is so nice. I put this all over my face, and worst decision I ever made, because it's so mattifying. It looks very similar to the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. It's like that same consistency. So if you have dry skin, that ain't the primer for you. It does help with pores a little bit, but if you're like combo oily like me or have oily skin, put it in the areas where you get oily. Since I recorded that video, I went and got the Cloud Perfection primer, and this one is more like a lotion texture. It's like a silicone-y kind of lotion. It smells so good. Both primers are $20. This brand has like a whole assortment of primers, so you could pretty much pick your primer based on your skin need. I have combo oily skin, so like I have an oily T-zone, and then everywhere else is pretty much normal. I'm gonna go ahead and put on both primers, but I'm not gonna go as heavy as I did the first time. This primer smells so good. Like, once you put it on, it just feels so cooling. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of like just this much. I'm telling you guys, you don't need a lot of it, and just put it on my nose, like right here and then here. Like, that might have been too much. Like, you see that? This primer is no joke. Let me rub some of that off. Like, it does leave a white cast, but once you put on your foundation, like, you don't see it. Okay, skin is prepped. Now we can move on to foundation. Okay, they have two types of foundation. They have their matte foundation and they have the glow skin foundation, which is the one that I picked up. I'm not really into matte foundations unless like I really like the formula, but I would typically reach a more luminous foundation, and this is the packaging. Like, they killed it on the packaging. So the foundation is $18. As you guys can see, even though this is under Revolution Beauty, the prices aren't really cheap. To like do a whole face of this, like, you're gonna be in the range of like $200. It's like, this isn't like cheap drugstore makeup, at least not in my opinion. Like, a drugstore foundation is $10 to $15. Okay, so they have 55 shades in this range per foundations. I was told that the shades are supposed to be comparable to their other lines that's under Revolution Beauty. Like, the concealers and all the foundations are supposed to be able to go hand in hand, but I've seen some people say that the shades don't look the same. I can't really say much about that because I've never tried the Revolution Beauty foundation. I've only tried their concealers, but yeah, I have FX 12.5, which is supposed to be for medium dark skin with golden undertones. That sounds like me. This is what the foundation looks like. It's more like on the creamy gel side. What I do remember about this foundation that I did not like is that it has like shimmers in it. I'm not sure if that's what they meant by luminous, by adding shimmer to their foundation, and it's scented, so if you have a problem with scented beauty products on your skin, you might not like this one. It's light, but it is scented. Just gonna use my NYX foundation brush, spray some setting spray on there. Okay, so this is what one layer of the foundation looks like. I mean, it looks really good. Like I told you guys before, the first time I tried it, I put on way too much primer, and it was that matte primer, and I wasn't getting luminous from this foundation whatsoever. It looked a hot mess, in my opinion. It's looking a lot better. The only thing so far that I don't like is how thick the foundation is, but it does look really pretty on the skin. What do you guys think about the color? I think it looks good. I think it kind of matches my chest. It's not really too far off. So concealer. Okay, so the concealer is $10. That's not too bad, but you know, I think there are other concealers like $5–6. This is the packaging. I got it in 11.2. They have 55 shades of concealer as well. It's supposed to be a long wear, life proof concealer, heavy on the coverage. So yeah, I got 11.2, which is deeper medium skin with olive undertone. And the thing that I liked the most about this concealer was the applicator. Like, I haven't seen an applicator like this. So it's flat on one side, and then it's kind of shaped like a boot, like a little booty. So like it's giving like a very clean, even amount of coverage when you apply it with the applicator. I don't know if it's like the little like reflex in the foundation, but in person my skin just looks a lot more textured than it does normally when I put on foundation. It could just be me though. I'm gonna let the concealer set a little bit while I blend out my contour. With that blended out, I'm just gonna use my Morphe M536 brush to blend out this concealer. I would have used a sponge, but I didn't wet my sponge before I sat down to film this video, so you're just gonna use a brush. This concealer looks good. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so this is what my skin is looking like with it all blended out. Looking at my mirror right here, it looks really good. I can't say anything bad about it. Like with the concealer and the contour on, like I'm liking the way the foundation looks a lot more. But so far the real gem right here in this situation is that concealer. It dried down so nicely and it looks like skin, but it's matte at the same time. Like, I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes and I'll be right back. Before I go ham on setting my face, I forgot that I have a cream blush. Like, they have so many options. They do have like a powdered blush and contour trio, which looks so nice. I wanted that originally, but it keeps selling out. It's available now though. And they also have actual pressed powdered blushes as well, so it's just so many options. I have the XXtasy blush palette, Indulgence, and this is $20. Like I was telling you guys, it's the packaging that really does it for me. Like, look at that, so nice. In this situation I would have used my Juno sponge, but like I said, it's not wet right now and I like to use my sponges wet. I'm going to use this pink shade right here. I mean, I don't know, I'm not really feeling that. It might be because of the glitters in here. It's kind of like silver and I prefer warm tones on my face, and because I didn't set all over my face, it's not really picking up any of my foundation or concealer. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Let me lightly set my face. I'm using the Pat McGrath blurring under eye powder in deep. Okay, now we can move on to eyes. I picked up one of the smaller palettes. Like they have huge palettes and then they also have like little quads. Yeah, so I have this palette in Crystal Shadow palette, Quartz. This is what it looks like. This palette to me is more like a eyeshadow topper, more so than like doing like a whole eye look with this. I would personally, for me, I would like put some bronzer in my crease and then use this to go on top of it, or on top of another shade that needs a little pizzazz. Oh, that palette is $20. I'm gonna use one of my Alamar Cosmetics bronzing palettes just to add some warmth into my crease. Okay, so I got the bronzer on. I also use it on my bottom lash line. Last time I tried to film this video, I used this shade right here. The formula in this palette works a lot better if you use your fingers, or I don't know what else, but it doesn't work well on a brush. I'm thinking of using this shade right here. It looks kind of silver on monitor, but it looks purple to me. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow, that is so freaking pretty. Okay, I'm back. Lashes are on and I'm really feeling this like silvery purple eyeshadow on my eyes right now. Okay, so I have two powdered blushes and a highlighter. This highlighter is a little bit too dark for me, but I think it could work. I'm telling you guys, it's so hard to, well, for me, like everything just looks so pretty and there's so many options that like I just keep picking the wrong things, honestly. No, let's do the contour. For bronzer, I picked a shade that was too dark, and this bronzer retails for $15. I got it in Fignet, I think that's how you say it. There's 10 shades of this. I'm gonna go in with a light hand because I don't want no problems with this powder. What I do remember from this formula is very creamy. Like it's still powder, but oh yeah, it's a very smooth powder. Smooth is a better word to describe it. If I needed bronzer, I would buy another shade of this, but I'm good on bronzer right now. Like I have too much. And now we could do blush, even though the cream blush did such a good job. It's an orange shade and this is in Jaded. Okay, yeah, the blushes are $10 and they come in 16 shades. Some are matte, some are shimmery. I got this one as well. This one is in the shade Quirk. This one has gold reflex in it. Yeah, it's a shimmer dusty rose. I don't know if I read the description, but I probably was just looking at pictures, and I love this shade. I just don't care for the shimmers, but let's give it a try. I mean, it looks pretty. I would still use this, yeah, even though I don't care for the glitter. It looks nice. I'm gonna move on to lips. Let me line my lips. I'm using Juvia's Place Cola. I did pick up one lip product from them. This is their liquid lipstick and it's not matte. It's more of like it might be a lip gloss. I can't look it up right now because my phone just died. It's in the shade Sequel, which is like a muted pink mauve shade. And it's like perfect for today's look. Okay, and last but not least, my setting spray by them. It's called Fixx. Like everything else in this range, they have different options. This one is supposed to be a rejuvenating face mist and it has antioxidants, avocado, coconut extract. Yeah, and it's supposed to like add to like that glowy skin. The last time I tried it, I didn't care for it because I put on, like I said, I put on too much primer, so I didn't see it give me any type of glow. And it smells like coconut and I love coconut. And that's everything that I picked up. Let's go ahead and look at my face up close. The foundation did a good job with masking my acne scarring. So that's like medium to full coverage with just one layer. I really like the concealer, even though right now my under eyes look a little creasy, but that's just a regular struggle for me. Like I always have like creasing under my eyes, but I do like the formula of the concealer. For the primers, I like the primers. I already told you guys how I struggled with them. Just learn from my mistakes. If you do have oily skin and or you want to control your pores, definitely give this one a try, but just don't go ham with it. Like, don't do that. I did like the eyeshadow palette. There's some gems in there if you need like a palette full of like eyeshadow toppers, because that's pretty much what it is. There isn't any solid colors in there for you to be like, yeah, this is the palette that I'm gonna take with me on vacation or traveling. Like, that palette isn't it. It's just really cute packaging. Out of everything that I tried today, my favorites that I would say like you guys should really try out are the powdered blushes. Probably try the contour, the bronzers, but actually get the right shade. I really love the concealer and the lip products. Like, I know right now with us wearing masks, you can't really enjoy your favorite lip products, but I still buy them anyways. Yeah, just today's look just looks super pretty. So yeah guys, that wraps up today's video. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.